What's up, everybody? Today I'm starting a prep guide for Destiny 2 Beyond Light 24-hour Deep Stone Challenge and just any high-end content going forward in general. These are just some personal tips that I think will help people be better for helping their teams in doing raids going forward and just like I said, high-end content in general. So today's first topic is what I think is the simplest one that people overlook all the time, and that's survivability. So whenever you go and you look at your character, the two most important stats going into this raid and any high-end content, for the most part, is going to be your resilience and your recovery. And especially going into Deepstone Crypt, the first 24-hour challenge, we're going to be 20 light levels below anything we're doing. We're capped, hard capped, 1230. So your survivability and your recovery at that point are very important to not only keeping you alive, but making sure your teammates don't have to pick you up every 5 seconds because you can't stay alive. So, but basically, like I said, these two stats, people overlook them all the time. And I've seen so much of it lately that it's why I'm starting this series of videos for people getting ready to go into the new raids. But yeah, like I mentioned a second ago, we're going to be so low level like going into this raid. Everybody will be capped. Nobody will have any advantages on that in any way, shape, or form. And these two stats will be the only thing that will help you and your team get through there without it being a constant mess. And as you can see right now, this armor I'm wearing is what I call my everyday armor. The stats on it are okay. They're not great. They're not top tier. Preferably, both of those should be in the 80s or even the 90s. But if you can absolutely get them both into the 80s, you should be in really good shape going forward for the raid. And, hopefully, that'll work out. As you can see, all this stuff is going to go forward with me. None of this is being capped immediately. Yeah, some of these pieces will get capped a little bit later on. But, it's always an idea to have good backup sets. So I've also built, I can remember what one's what. Okay. I've also built this. Now you can see this isn't masterwork. This isn't anything. Both of these are 80. By the time I masterwork this set, they're both going to be in 90. This is my day one raid set right here. So yeah, no, this is a very important that you get those numbers up. I've been doing so much content with so many different people lately, and you just notice, wow, they're dying an awful lot. And then you go look at their stuff, and they're rocking a 40 resilience and a damn 52 recovery, doing high-end content. And watch your everyday content, that would be perfectly fine. Your regular strikes, your whatever, yeah, that's fine. Don't care. But whenever you get into high-end content, it's not, it's more important that your armor, that you're able to survive and that your armor has the stats on it you need to survive than how it looks or anything like that. Now, of course, this armor looks awesome. But, that this has taken a lot of farming to put all this stuff together. But basically just what I'm just trying to say in this first video and trying to make it as simple as short as possible, work on these two stats. Go through your stuff, find all your high resilience, high recovery items, start working through them, start looking at different sets. It doesn't matter what light they are as long as they go forward, as long as there's something you can use in Beyond Light. And it will not only help you, it will help your team. Especially if you're looking to be part of, like I said, the 24-hour raid challenge, or just doing raids in dungeons in general going forward. But yeah, that's basically all this first video is. This first video is kind of a short one. And, next video I'm going to talk about what kind of weapons. Yeah, see, this armor's not perfect, but I'm still working on it. Talk about weapons that you should have prepared for yourself if you're going into the 24-hour raid challenge in Beyond Light. I have a nice list of stuff, maybe a couple recommended perks here and there, and what exotics you should be bringing with you, all that fun stuff. But that's all I got for this time, guys. I appreciate anybody that stopped by and watched the video. Have an awesome day.